Eastern Sentry has been launched in response to Russian drone incursions into Polish airspace on Wednesday, which NATO's Secretary-General Mark Rutte called reckless and unacceptable. The World Athletics Championships have got underway in Tokyo. It's the first major sporting event that Japan has hosted since the 2020 Olympics, which were postponed for a year and then had to be held behind closed doors due to the COVID pandemic. Our sports correspondent Natalie Perks is there for us. Natalie.
Well, it's a very, very busy night here. We've just finished the end of the women's 100-metre heats. British record holder Dina Asher-Smith, Daryl Neita, who came within a whisker of Olympic bronze last summer, and Amy Hunt are all safely through to tomorrow night's semi-finals. And literally just now, Jamaican superstar Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price is also through to the semi-finals. She is hanging up her spikes, the five-time world champion after Tokyo at the ripe old age of 38. Swedish superstar Mondo Duplantis is out in pole vault qualifying now. Literally no one can touch the double Olympic champion, and unless he makes a huge mistake, he stands to earn $170,000 here for winning gold, and if he also breaks the world record again, as he keeps on doing. Scott Lincoln earlier on became the first British man to make the shot put final since 2009. That's at 1:10 your time, that final. And in just under 3 hours in the final of the mixed 4x400-metre relay, Britain are the world silver medalists, remember, from Budapest. So that's a very good chance of a first medal for Britain. And I must tell you, one of the big stories here in Tokyo has been the heat and the humidity. This morning's 35-kilometre race walk was gruelling. Many were unable to finish, and Britain's Cameron Corbishley told the BBC it was the hardest race he'd ever endured. The bad news for tomorrow's marathon runners is that the heat is forecast to get worse from now on.
Natalie, thank you. 3 nuns in their 80s have run away from their care home in Austria and returned to an abandoned convent in a castle in the Alps where they previously had lived for more than 70 years. Despite officials saying the building was no longer safe for them to live in, sisters Bernadette, Regina and Rita say they're determined to stay. John Sudworth has their story.
3 nuns on the run. Well, OK, walk. The only remaining residents of this convent, surrounded by the spectacular beauty of the Austrian Alps. But in 2022, when they left for temporary medical treatment, they were transferred against their wishes to a church-run care home. We took our vows, 88-year-old Sister Bernadette says, which means we remain here till our deaths. A contract, she says, the church has broken. Leaving the care home with the help of well-wishers and local villagers, they returned to find the locks changed and the convent without electricity or water, now rectified with the assistance of a locksmith and an electrician. The church authorities say the building is unsuitable and puts their health in danger, but their supporters insist the 3 are more than capable of looking after themselves. I'm happy to be home, 86-year-old Sister Regina says. It's unclear what the church's next move will be, but for now, after a 3-year absence, they're back. The wheels of justice, as they say, grind slowly. John Sudworth, BBC News.
Land of Hope and Glory and Jerusalem have long been staples of the last night of the proms, but tonight another classic British anthem will be heard at the Royal Albert Hall.
I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody turns 50 this year, and it's being celebrated with a new orchestral arrangement performed by band members Sir Brian May and Roger Taylor alongside a 100-piece orchestra and 150 singers. That's all from me. The next news on BBC One is at 5:20. Bye for now.
Hello there. It's certainly not hot and humid here in the UK. We've got some really windy weather to come by the end of the weekend and into Monday. This low pressure, another one coming in from the Atlantic, that is continuing to deepen. But ahead of that, not too many changes through the rest of the day. It's not that windy today, but we've got a mixture of sunshine and some showers and around as well. And over the next few hours, they may develop a little bit more widely. Risk of some thunderstorms in Scotland, England and Wales perhaps, but still some spells of sunshine around and temperatures similar to what we had over the last couple of days. We could just squeak out at 19 degrees across some eastern parts of England. Those showers around this evening will fairly quickly tend to fade away. They'll just linger a little bit longer for northwest England and North Wales, but even here it becomes dry overnight, clear skies, light winds, got quite cool air over us at the moment, so it's going to be a chilly old night. Temperatures down 6-7 degrees, maybe lower than that in the northeast of Scotland, where we've got the best of the early sunshine tomorrow. Some hazy sunshine, but it will be clouding over fairly quickly from the southwest. And ahead of that area of low pressure arriving in, we've got rain moving in from the southwest. Some of the rain in southern areas could be quite heavy. Ironically here, temperatures may actually be a little bit higher than today. Otherwise, those temperatures not changing a great deal. But it's by the end of Sunday and particularly into Monday that we've got some really windy weather to come across England and Wales. Winds gusting 45 to 60 miles an hour, maybe more than that around some southern and western coastal areas. It's not going to be as windy for Scotland and Northern Ireland because that's where we see the low tracking. It's to the south of the centre of the low that we've got those really strong winds to come. There'll still be some wet weather around on Monday, some rain in Scotland, lots of showers around elsewhere, some heavy downpours, some frequent downpours across Scotland, Northern Ireland and also across Northern England and North Wales. But it's going to be a really windy day for England and Wales, and those temperatures at best 18 or 19 Celsius.
Yeah, the courier, sir. Get your courier.
I beg your pardon, miss. I was caught by news of this show with double crossings and murders.
Father, that's the one you delight in.
Well, really? You must join us this evening.
Nothing brings us together like great TV.
So a TV licence? It gives you access to this wondrous treachery.
Indeed.
A TV licence for all TV channels and BBC iPlayer.
Looking for Football Focus, it's over on BBC Two today. Now the heat is on in Tokyo, live at the World Athletics.
Including the men's heats of the 100 metres and the women's 1500 metres as well. So please stick with us, plenty to come here at the World Athletics Championships. We'll see you over there in just a minute.
Yeah, we might find that kid who's got the raw talent in a backstreet in Preston somewhere.
Look, the thing is...
We're moving back to Barry.
What?
I'm in Shetland.
You went home?
I did.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. We're born and raised in Birmingham, yeah.
You know, we don't come to London very much.
Oh, where do you come from, then?
So where are you from, though?
The Glens of Antrim.
Lovely part of the world.
12 unlucky in love singles are stranded on Honeymoon Island. Will they find love or flare out? Stranded on Honeymoon Island. Watch now on BBC iPlayer.
New Zealand face South Africa in the first quarter-final of the Women's Rugby World Cup at 12:30. Now, and here on BBC Two this week, kicking off your footballing weekend.
On the bench, I'm very, I can't be steady on the bench.
Martinelli wants to score in the Bernabeu. He's got a brilliant chance!
Spoke to Alex Ferguson for 2 weeks, didn't speak to us.
What are you and the players saying to each other at that point?
Just trying to stay away from him.
Hey, it's the Cookie Monster.
It's the Cookie Monster.
It's the Honey Badger.
Oh, is that Greg?
Are you sitting down or standing up?
I'm sitting down.
I'm just grateful someone picked up, to be honest.
Give your morning Greg energy. Radio 1 Breakfast with Greg James. Just ask your smart speaker to play Radio 1.
I have a feeling it's about to get a lot more complicated.
Do I look like a babysitter?
God, no.
Aisling, are you okay?
Can you stop asking me that?
You're looking at me like you don't know me.
Maybe I never really have.
See you tomorrow, Skipper.
Blue Lights, coming soon to BBC One and iPlayer.
Such a great afternoon of Women's Rugby World Cup action ahead on BBC Two, with Canada v Australia at 3:30, making memories that last a lifetime. Into the quarter-finals we go.
速い車。
速い生活。目標はゴールに到達すること。最終目的地。栄光を見つけて。
It's quarter-finals weekend in the Women's Rugby World Cup. See Canada take on Australia today at 3:30 on BBC Two and iPlayer. England face Scotland in the final match of the last 8 tomorrow afternoon at 3:30 here on BBC One and iPlayer.
We might find that kid who's got the raw talent in a back street in Preston somewhere.
Look, the thing is...
We're moving back to Barry.
What? I'm in Shetland.
You went home?
I did.
So where are you from, then?
The Glens of Antrim.
Lovely part of the world.
You'll always be my home.
We're back.
Series 2, who would have thought it, eh? There's always something new happening. I'm going to go and play with the big boys.
Any way we can switch off the teenager?
Romance is different at different stages of your life, isn't it?
Hey.
Oh, God.
Dirty washing from holiday.
I'd be an idiot not to listen to your advice.
Got that on tape.
Right, come on, let's go.
The new series of Stacey and Joe continues Tuesday at 8 on BBC One and iPlayer.
The last night of the Proms, the exhilarating festival finale at the Royal Albert Hall, coming up tonight at 9 on BBC One. Right now, though, the Cornish countryside is calling. Changeling.
We've had injuries, we've had shouting, and in between everything we've had some half-decent cricket.
I've got no idea how this is going to go.
Why can't we do this again on a bigger scale with 2 or 3 different places all at the same time? What could possibly go wrong?
So much for a team, isn't it?
You just got to prove it works.
Freddie Flintoff's Field of Dreams Ultimate Test. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Going somewhere?
Well, I was.
Oh, you humans. Your primitive sense of humor. On Zarachnia, we experience laughter and fury at the very same time.
Well, then you'd love our soap operas.
Nothing brings us together like great TV.
And a TV license lets you access this emotional roller coaster. No, she is your mother, you fool. Oh.
A TV license for all TV channels and BBC iPlayer.
They use fake names, carry burner phones, and hide in plain sight. Not to escape the law, but to expose those breaking it.
Hey! Go, go, go.
They are BBC World Service reporters, and this is Global Eye. Mondays at 7 on BBC Two and iPlayer.
It's Stone Age versus Bronze Age now on BBC One. Join the tribe of early man.
We can take advantage of each other, where we can pose threats and opportunities.
Yeah, we might find that kid who's got the raw talent in a back street in Preston somewhere.
Look, the thing is...
We're moving back to Barry.
What? I'm in Shetland. You went home? I did.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Born and raised in Birmingham, yeah.
You know, we don't come to London very much.
Oh, where do you come from then?
So where are you from, though?
The Glens of Antrim.
Lovely part of the world.
What do I have to do to prove myself? There's no backing away from this.
Harold, you cannot face him. You don't have the numbers.
The only way this ends is if one of us dies.
King and Conqueror. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer.
Stay with us for more live action from the Women's Rugby World Cup at 3:30. After a hairy celebration on BBC Two and a change to the Build programme, it's a piece of cake.